The main problem that I see in society that causes every problem out there, and I even have a solution for it, is selfish behaviors and not thinking about others. So, this is how it works. If you think how somebody else is being affected, like right now, my roommate is out doing something. I don't know what. I woke up and he was gone. So what do? I try to think of what he'll need when he comes home, because I'm leaving too. The place is hot. Okay, when I leave, I'll run the air conditioner, what I have the homemade air conditioner. So that way, when he comes back in from the heat, he'll be cooled down. I won't be here for it, but he'll be cooled down. Things like that, putting yourself in other people's shoes, having consideration for what might be going on with other people can help a lot. I'll give you another example. I just explained some clothing situation, what really hurt me as a child, and I got the worst of both worlds because of it. I got tortured by other children. I didn't have proper clothing. It just was a total shit show of a situation. Well, that could have been easily resolved if my father had just thought, what is going on with my son over there? I should probably have a talk and try to understand what it's like. So you have to try to understand where people are coming from, and then you can move forward. But see, a lot of people don't want to know where people come from, or what they are coming from, or what struggles they're having. They prefer just thinking about themselves and how can I get more, 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 more. And there's an old saying that might help you understand why that's a problem. For a man who thinks nothing is ever sufficient, sufficiency will never be enough. And that's absolutely true. If you have everything you need, a home, food, transportation, you have all the clothing you want, you have a savings account, and that's still not enough, and then you get a second house, and that's still not enough, and then you take 20 vacations, and that's still not enough, and then you fall into a pile of gold, and that's still not enough. If you continue to get more and more, and it seems like not enough, don't expect that there will be enough one day. No, there won't be. What will end up happening is you'll hurt a lot of people through your travels, and then when it's time for you to pass on and move on, you'll spend eternity trying to fix whatever the hell you did. What doesn't work. You can't live a life of evil and ignore all the suffering around you and expect you to not suffer when you move on. That's just not how it works. You have to do good to be good in the afterlife. If you're doing bad, expect your afterlife to be bad. That's simple. Good and evil, right and wrong. That's all you need to know. And I see it in society nowadays. People don't quite know what right and wrong is. They might just do something like run a red light, cause a bunch of accidents, and then not stop to help the person they just hurt. There's smaller examples like saying that there's no way the state gives that much to a child in clothing check and then not fix the problem at all. There's many, 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 many more of these that I could use as examples, but I'm not going to. I have stuff to do today. But keep in mind that you absolutely need to understand where people are coming from in life. You got it. You got to put yourself in other people's shoes, and you got to care what happens to other people. If you start caring about other people, then that's where you'll move forward from. You can still care about your own self. There's no reason why you can't care about your own health. You can't care about your own food. You can't care about your own shelter. You can care about all those things. You can. You can care about your shelter. You can care about all those type of needs. But the wants you cannot put before somebody else's needs. And that's the big problem here. You've got millions and millions of Americans putting their own wants, like yachts, planes, vacations, before other people's needs, like food, water, shelter. And that's a big problem. And when it's close to you, when it's in your own family, that's even more of a slap to the face. And it needs to stop in society if we keep on hurting other people to get wealth and what we want. That's not going to work. You cannot hurt other people, take away their ability to get their needs, all because you want more stuff or you want something to be a certain way. Wants don't matter, needs do. You need your health, you need food, you need shelter, you need water, you need clothing. These are some needs. If you're putting your own wants before somebody else's needs, especially close to you, you need to reevaluate how you're living your life.